Alright, this is the actual pump. It's made all with PVC. You'll notice that with this 2-inch pipe that this part is solid, and it'll always have to be the bottom part of this, anywhere from 18 inches to 2 feet. Here's the slots that actually let the water come in above the piston that actually is inside this part of the solid pipe. You notice a cap off here, and what happens is the piston pushes the water off the bottom of the cap and then up the tube, and I'll show you the insides in a few minutes, but basically the water runs from a top. That's why you can actually do a 2-inch casing well, because the gravel pack can go around these slots, let the water in. The water will come past the piston through a check valve. It goes and it pushes off the bottom, just as I'll show you right now. So as soon as this fills up, and this pump's probably between 5 to 10 gallons a minute, depending on how fast you go. But that's a 1-inch pipe within a 2-inch casing, and this can work at about 15 meters. Let me show you the insides of it. So you just take off this top part, which unscrews, and then you can take the insides out. What this actually does is this is actually a slide check valve. So I'm not sure how I came up with this, but you can see when it actually down the tube, it closes off the inlets here, and then the water with this, actually what this is a rubber hose from a radiator. So that's easily found almost anywhere that has cars. But this rubber part here presses up against the walls, creates a seal, and then it pushes the water down against the bottom of the casing, and the water then is forced up through here. There's actually a check valve in here that's made out of, all of it's made out of PVC, and I'll pull it apart in a second here to show you this part. But this little slide right here, water goes in when you actually pull it up, slides in through here and fills this whole part. When it comes back like this, you can see the water then fills up through here. When this closes off, it creates a seal, pushes down, the water pushes in through the pipe, the 1-inch pipe, through the check valve and up out the very top. So let me pull it apart for you. So you can actually take this part off. As you can see, it's just a male fitting, and there's nothing really special but a bunch of PVC pipe and one little O-ring right there, and like I said, the radiator hose. And then this is the actual check valve. This is a little bit tricky. I actually melted these two male adapters onto a 1.25-inch pipe, and then that way I could have the largest channel.
This is the 1.25-inch pipe with the 1-inch male adapters at each end that have been heated and put into place, and you're going to see down this tube a couple strips that hold the plunger in place. Plunger,
as you can see, it's made out of pretty simple parts. There's another hose that sits there, and that fits in there. That sits, actually it seats itself right there, and that's what causes the check inside. Stops the water. When the water's pumped through,
this is a close-up of how the plunger actually seats itself on the male adapter. And you can also see the way the slide check valve works. It just goes up with the water, and then it seats itself. And put back together.
With very simple parts. All PVC basically, except for the 2 rubber hoses. Pretty easy to put back together. So it could be taught, and anybody could be trained to fix these things if they just bring the parts with them and glue them together, or we do it beforehand.